All right, people, welcome to IPLcast 15. This is the last regular IPLcast for about a month. As usual, from the now tropically hot climes of Sydney and other parts, including the Midwest. Welcome once again, this senior admin, Kamata, aka Verse G, aka Gino. Joining me once again is my admin team of Rowan/Megan.
Hi there.
And Athens/Rob/Robert/Rob.
Hi.
Okay, so it's as everybody knows, it's been a fairly eventful 48 hours, I guess. If you're coming from the US and anything, if you own a 3DS, the one game you should have in your library just came out. Besides Pokemon X and Y. And that is, of course, Super Smash Bros. For 3DS, but we'll get to that in a second. First, we have to head off by saying that thanks to everybody who's been dealing with us through the move. It's been a bit rough, but we'll get there. Additionally, we are in less than a day, we're going to be on a plane headed to Asia. Both for IPL meet and our honeymoon. So please understand if we're a bit slow. Not that we don't want to, it's just that we really don't have access to stuff immediately while we're out there. But we will try to get back because we got to make sure we got everything organized for IPL meet. Just to get that set. In the meantime, you can direct all your conflicts and hate mail to Rob momentarily. But I'm pretty sure he's going to forward it to us.
I'll try to do my best. Production just started up at the factory, and we'll see how much my apathy will let me remain impartial.
It's all good. Welcome back after not being here for IPLcast 14. We missed you while you were gone. We didn't get to show you the gorgeous, gorgeous scarf.
Oh, I'll look at it. I'll catch up later. It's been a little busy.
That's all right. Okay, we've got not that much to go through, but we do have stuff to go through. Before we get to the headlines, I'm just going to remind everybody that the channel itself is not going to be idle during October. There will be uploads coming on. They're just not regular IPLcast episodes, irreverent IPL-ish things because we have video cameras are going to happen instead. Okay, so let's start.
Smash Brothers is out. Super Smash Brothers for 3DS is out now for all territories. The much-awaited game, of course, features playable Pokemon, including Pikachu, Jigglypuff, Lucario, Greninja, and Charizard, as well as tons of assist trophies. Of course, being the arse of the release date world, Australia was the last territory to release the game. This, of course, will change next month, as Australia is chronologically the first territory to receive the new Pokemon games, as well as the first Western territory to receive the new 3DS.
Yay!
Yay!
So yeah, Australia is the butt of releases for for. I can't believe that. I thought we were actually ahead in the release schedule for Super Smash Brothers, but it turns out in all but Pokemon, we tend to be the complete butt of release dates. So
we
yeah,
do
as
get
usual.
some Super Mario games first sometimes.
We were amazingly close to the U.S. release. The U.S. released, less than a day ago. It released Friday their time. It released Friday U.S. time. It may have broken street date at some point, but we got ours Saturday this time, which is, it's still the evening of the Friday somewhere in Hawaii.
It's still technically Friday now.
It's still technically Friday.
Yeah, for an hour.
Yeah. So you guys have had the game for close to a day. What's it like?
My thumbs hurt. I'm pretty sure I've had to reattach them at least twice now. My poor 3DS has literally worked the hardest it's ever worked, and this does include the Pokemon games because I take it with me in daycare it with me when I do Pokemon, but with the 3DS, no. I'm pretty sure that I'm wearing some new wires and mechanics on it that it didn't even know it had. Poor thing. The poor
We
thing.
were lucky enough to get the demo a couple of weeks before, and this is the unlimited play demo. About a week before they started releasing it to regular Club Nintendo members and all that. So we've had a play. I like the way it controls. I still have difficulty doing up smash, but that's because I'm horrible at this game. So this is a chance for me to get used to the thing. I'm especially excited about Mii Fighters. I don't care if that means I can't battle strangers. The fact that they said, "Oh, you can customize," and as soon as Nintendo says customize, I'm in. Um,
The Mii Fighters
so
customization is actually really, really good. It gives you options, but I like it. It really is nice. But also, they play like existing characters, and I know that the one that I'm currently playing is playing like Greninja, who is wonderful. Oh my god.
yeah, looking forward to playing it. Look, the status of our things is yep, there, it's out, have fun, it's out. We've got the games. I've plugged it in, and we've had the day one update. I'm not happy with these day one updates. I wish they'd give us a 1.0 complete thing instead of having us go through the Nintendo store, because we don't need it. We were planning to open the box and put the game on during the flight, and I'm so glad we didn't. So I've got this ready. I'm just gonna clear out my Street Pass queue on the way. We're going somewhere before we head to the airport, so sort it out. But I expect to run into crap tons of people with this game. I've seen reviews on it. It's very highly rated. Again, I'm not the biggest fan of Smash Brothers, although as a party game, it's so much more fun. So I'm looking forward to playing it, and Megan is looking forward to kicking my ass.
Too right.
All right, the other thing that has to be mentioned with regards to this headline are the fact that, yes, Australia is technically the first territory to get Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. This is thanks in no small part to the Nintendo rep for Australia, who has been working overtime to make sure Australia gets all love it needs after being the butt of so many Pokemon releases for so long. So we are not only are we releasing on the same day as Japan, which means because we're an hour ahead of Japan, an hour or two ahead. We're about an hour or two ahead of Japan. So we're going to get it first. We're going to get it chronologically first. But also the largest chain here, the equivalent to GameStop in the U.S., is doing a midnight launch. But not just any midnight launch, because they're not just releasing Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. The new 3DS comes out on the same day, and they're doing a midnight launch for that too. They've gotten authorization from Nintendo to do both those products releasing at the same day. So we'll try and get some footage of the launch, because we'll be at my local picking up the games, because why not? They know us already. They know us to the point that when I went there to get the thing, it's like, okay, where's your loyalty card? I know what you're here for. Popped out with 2 copies of Smash. They know who we are. We are, we are fine purveyors of very good video games. The new 3DS is something that got discussed before. It's a fine new gadget. If you're expecting to play Xenoblade, then great. If you're expecting to use the Amiibo, which I believe are coming out over the holiday season, then awesome, because it's got Amiibo, it's got NFC functionality. It's also gotten rid of the annoying wireless thing on the back, which is great, because every time I lend this to my cousin to play stuff, she turns the wireless switch off. So even though I clear my queue, I pick no one up on Street Pass. And that's switched off permanently. They've also added 2 extra buttons at the back. I don't know why. No one's gonna press those.
I know some games
I'm just gonna show. This is But this is the like this is my 3DS XL, right? It's got the shoulder buttons, right? And apparently they've added the ZR and ZL buttons here.
Mm.
And this cartridge and pluggy thingy stuff is going to be located around here. So
Ah.
what the frick, Nintendo? Um, but yeah, looking forward to it. We'll give you my thoughts on it when I get my grubby mitts on it. But
Rest
let's move
assured,
on
we
to.
will hear his thoughts on it.
Oh yeah. I'll gush on it. Trust me. All right, let's move on to actual Pokemon use.
Okay, Mega Rayquaza. While Groudon and Kyogre are primal evolutions, Rayquaza will have a Mega evolution. But according to the Nico Nico live stream when it was announced, it will achieve Mega evolution in a special way, unlike the other Mega evolutions. This is said to be related to its unique biology. Apparently, Rayquaza is said to also be connected to the mysteries of Mega evolution, which will be revealed in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Mega Rayquaza is dragon flying. Almost all of its stats get a boost, particularly both of its attack stats. And its ability is called Delta Stream, which, as expected, negates even the Primal's weather abilities. It's described as being really powerful winds and moves that are strong against flying-type Pokemon like Electric and Rock only do normal damage. So they're not super effective, they're just regular. This means that Rayquaza is the perfect teammate for flying types, as it negates all flying-type weaknesses and renders Rayquaza permanently defended against such attacks. So Rayquaza, since it itself has the ability, will never be super effective against, like, Electric. So that wipes that out. Especially since all weather conditions don't even activate when Delta Stream is active. So as soon as Rayquaza is on the field, you've got nothing until that Pokemon's gone. Finally, Rayquaza has a new move called Dragon Ascent, which is supposed to be the most powerful flying type move.
None of this is possibly tournament legal.
Probably not.
No
I don't
freaking
think they're
way.
meant to use these anyway. Not legendaries.
That is just that sounds so unbelievably broken. But then again, it's a legendary.
It's so pretty though. It is so. I like Mega Rayquaza.
No, I'm not doubting
it.
It looks like
really nice.
I've got some thoughts. Do you have to blow into the mic to Mega Evolve this thing, or do you just have to
Well, according to the lore that they released as well, Mega Rayquaza apparently evolved, Mega evolved when the distressed people from Kyogre and Groudon's battling, they prayed to a massive rainbow stone, and that Mega evolved him. So who knows? Maybe we have to pray to.
Oh man, that's great. That's what I need. My own personal plastic and electronic altar.
Oh, holy Nintendo, I give thy thanks to Game Freak. Allow me to do the Mega Evolution of thy Sky Lord Rayquaza. Or Rayquaza, however you decide to localize that name.
Rayquaza. I don't know. Like, I was thinking of, do you have to blow into the mic? Do you have to shine a light into the front end camera?
It'd be something you can do anywhere. So at worst,
do you have to stand out in a thunderstorm and hope, like, you know, do you stand out in a thunderstorm and hope
and hold it up like Legend of Zelda?
It's like, ding, come to me. That is asking for trouble. I want to make sure. I'm hoping that's the case. Like, I'm trying to think of the various methods they could possibly use the 3DS. I just had the idea that maybe you could just whisper sweet nothings into the onboard mic, and then
Violently shake it. Why won't you Mega Evolve?
I've already violently shaken the 3DS, by the way, because I play Tomodachi Live, and you have to. There's one part where if they have if a couple has a kid, you have to cradle the 3DS in your arms and shake it to calm the kid down.
So you have to shake it.
It's cute, but you should have seen me on the bus when I've done it. The 4 times I've done it.
I don't know if Tomodachi Life is appropriate for public play now.
though. You have to shake it to calm the kid down.
You have to no. You don't have to shake it to calm the kid down. You have to cradle it and then rock it gently.
Okay.
It has to be rhythmic.
So
If you
it
shake
can't.
it too fast, the kid gets irritated, and if you shake it too slow, the thing will pick it up. So you have to shake it at a pace where it's visible that you are cradling the thing like a baby.
Oh,
I have just the one complaint about that Nintendo, and that's the fact that I have to do this. I have to do like they call me at inopportune times. I'm like, I can't. You cannot skip out of it. Like there's a point where you can skip out of it, but it's a very long, extended process. And so like if you want to develop if you actually want the best out of like the kids and all of that stuff, you have to do it. You can't bow out of it because they suffer a penalty otherwise. So I'm sorry I'm slipping into a tangent here about a completely different game, but I just have to point out that please don't make me do stuff with the motion controls on this thing. It's a portable device. I can't do this I can do this all I want when I'm at home, but I'm not at home most of the time. That's why I bought a 3DS. All right, rant over.
I'm already coming up with conspiracy theories about Rayquaza and his connection to Mega Evolution. Guess what? I'm starting to think they're all pieces of Deoxys. And then suddenly it'll be like, oh, crap, you Mega Evolve? Oh, now Deoxys is in your bloodstream. Congratulations, you now have a Deoxys.
Well, it sounds like they're trying to explain how Mega Evolution works. It's supposed to be that they might reveal that in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. So, yeah, I don't think they're just going to leave this as another mystery. I think they might actually legitly try to explain this.
Part of me wants to find out how Mega Evolution's done, and the other part of me doesn't, because it wants to have the mystery of Mega Evolution kick in.
My money's on microevolution, temporary microevolution based on heavy radiation.
All right.
That's me.
All right, dude. I want to wager, but I don't have an alternate theory to pit against it.
Well, clearly it's got something to do with that massive rainbow stone in the lore. So maybe that's supposed to be like the very first mega stone, and then after that it splits into pieces or something, or maybe they just find them everywhere else and it's not as amazing as they thought it was. But then that's what that.
If they're all genetically related to Mew, then why doesn't Mew have a Mega Evolution?
That's a thought.
Because
they'll probably make one eventually, but yeah.
That's
maybe Mew is the Mega Evolution. It's both.
I am messing with your heads. Okay, if you have any suggestions, by the way, on how to activate Mega Rayquaza, either by coddling the 3DS, whispering sweet nothings, kissing the screen, or doing whatever unspeakable horrors to your 3DS that require cleaning afterwards, please suggest it in the comment section of the journal or in the chat room, and we'll read through those later.
Okay. Paper Fail agrees with Rob.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's +1 for Rob.
That's +1 for Rob. Look, I'm willing to go with Rob, but I'm also the guy willing to put in a wager just to make things more fun.
You're the guy that argues for the sake of arguing, so yes.
I should be in federal opposition. Okay. Let's move to our next headline.
Next headline: Trick or Treat Friendly. An official international online competition, single battle style, will be underway from October 24th to October 26th, with the lineup period open. There's a sign-up period open from October 16 till October 23rd. However, there are limited positions, so if you're interested, you should be quick. The prize is 5 rare candies, and Pokemon will be restricted to level 50 for each match. Sign-up rules include required Pokemon Trainer Club membership, and your game's GameSync ID registered in Pokemon Global Link, and only Pokemon caught in X and Y. So caught, hatched, or received in X and Y, so you can't use Pokemon from the Poké-Transporter. Also, you need to have played at least one online match to completion, or you'll end up being disqualified. So it's Halloween themed. The competition naturally is ghost themed, which means only ghost Pokemon are allowed, excluding Rotom and Giratina, which are banned. Additionally, it is required that participants use a supersized Gorgeist in their party. So if you want in, you'll have to find a supersized Pumpkaboo, or Supersized Pumpkaboo big giveaway. A giant Pumpkaboo is being distributed over Wi-Fi to European and North American players until October 31st, available now. So it knows Trick or Treat, Astonish, Scary Face, and Shadow Sneak. It can have its hidden ability, Insomnia. It will probably also be holding Rocky Helmet. And trading it, of course, will give you a supersized Gorgeist.
Dear Nintendo, please don't screw us over. This is the
I
country
don't know if it's available here, to be honest. I haven't seen anything written in.
if
Only
it's
one
available,
place
if it's
said it was
available
also
in
in Europe.
Europe, if it's available in Europe, there's a really
Hmm.
high chance that it's going to be available for Australian users as well. I'm just speaking from the perspective of Australian users. Guys, this is the country that tries to enforce Halloween, although no one actually does it.
Mm.
That's funny.
So if you're gonna do that promotion, please, by all means, we have what is it? Pumpkin pinatas. Uh, um,
Hmm.
Are you kidding?
Yeah.
Having grown up
exist.
in this, I've grown up in the country where Halloween technically started 2 days ago.
that's okay. Christmas technically started 4 weeks ago.
According to
Yeah.
corporate
They have
America,
them
Christmas
next
is
to
here
each other.
now.
They have them next to each other in the holiday aisle. So
Yeah.
you've essentially
There's
got
a
all of this.
Halloween aisle, and then there is a Christmas aisle right next to each other. It's great.
A single Christmas
Usually
aisle?
Usually
No,
they
they've
wait
got a single
until
Christmas aisle for
after
now.
Halloween
It
stuff
eats up all the other Halloween stuff at the end.
Yeah.
But that means we get candy.
Oh, that'd be so cheap leading up. That'd be great.
Yeah, we're gonna have at
The
least
best
we're gonna
time to
be,
buy chocolate is the day after Easter, because then they have all the specials on all the Easter chocolate.
very true. All of the Easter bunnies are on gotta clear the stock sale kind of thing.
Mm.
And everybody's learned to wait. Everybody's learned to wait until after Easter now. And I'm like, yeah, that's what fasting is. Jeez. All right. So, look, if you live in Australia, both of you, chances are it's going to be available when the Europe one becomes available. Eligibility.
It's supposed to be available now, the Pumpkaboo. So I don't know. You could always check, but yeah.
I'm doing this live. Well, while I check, I'm just going to note to everyone that again, if you're participating in online battles, best of luck to you. We'd like to see how you do if you actually do participate online. I've had 10-year-olds ask me if they can go with me to the regionals next year. I said that's your competition to win. Not even kidding. I have an office mate whose kid is now completely obsessed with Pokemon, and he has started a fund. Mine. He started a fund to get him and his mother to the U.S. next year for the 2015 Worlds. At which point I told him that the Worlds is an invitational. So he kind of has to work his way up through the national rank before he gets there. But yeah, he's pestering his mom to start looking up flights, and I'm like, you don't even know where it is yet.
Well, how big is the United States? Can't be bigger than Australia, can it?
Oh, have you seen the map?
My boy.
All right, I am checking via internet. Yes. Okay. Well, that's going. Let's look at the next headline.
Next headline: online TCG. TCG Online is now available on the iPad in Australia, France, New Zealand, the UK, Canada, and America. It is available for you. If it's available for you, it might be worth checking out. There is a functionally identical version on the web already in heavy use, so if you're duking it out online and happen to have an iPad, now's your chance.
All right, I'm just gonna point out that the Pumpkaboo is actually available.
Ooh, it's available in Australia.
Okay, so thank you, Nintendo. I take back everything I said. Please don't stop sending me cool things.
Except the Tomodachi Life argument.
Except the Tomodachi Life. I don't think they're gonna patch that. But hey, I'm going to be too busy. I'm going to be too busy playing Smash to look after the welfare of my islanders. So you know. Right. So I can hear. Are you starting to download that thing as well?
Yes.
Alrighty. Wait, I've got another one here.
Can't leave the Pumpkaboo.
You
We're
can't
leaving
leave
in a
the
few hours.
Pumpkaboo.
We're not gonna have another chance to get this Pumpkaboo.
Don't leave the Pumpkaboo.
All right. Let's not leave the Pumpkaboo. All right. All right. Let's talk.
Stop
IP.
everything. Get the Pumpkaboo.
Shh. I am multitasking. All right. Now let's talk. Let's talk TCG Online. I have an iPad. I haven't downloaded it yet, but I got the word from all places. Pokemon, the Pokemon company in France, I think, or is it Nintendo France, something like that. They came out with it like close to midnight, I think, their time. They sent out the announcement and said, "Oh, it's now available," and I'm like, "Okay, cool." Click the link blindly. Comes on my iPhone and it's like, "Oh, it's available on iPad." I'm like, all right, cool. Haven't downloaded it yet, but I was a really avid player of the online thing. I've still got all of my cards up there, so I can just log in and play. Really, it's a really cool thing. It handles all of the rules and stuff on its own, so you can pick it up and go. And the best part is that buying real-world Pokemon TCG products gives you more or less equivalent things when you're playing it online. So, you know, you could get your starter deck and then build it up and then play online multiplayer and whatever. And then, hey! Jeez Louise, Rob. Did you buy a booster box too?
No. You remember how I complained about being addicted a couple months ago while hunting for a Goodra? Well, the good news is I actually did get that Goodra, so I can stop shoving money down the toilet. Bad news is I still now have all of these that I never really cashed. So.
Well, look, they work. You've got a webcam. You can scan the QR code like that. I've done it for tons of ones. Redeem them, play them. They stay with your account permanently anyway, so it's not like you're going to lose anything. To everybody who's got the capability to play it, if you're not heavily into actually buying the TCG cards, go online and play it anyway. Because why not? It handles the rules for you, and you get to learn the game while you're playing it as well. And I find it really fun to play until I had Tomodachi Life. Right. So that's all of our external news. I know that Phantom Gate is coming out soon-ish. I believe that's what it's called. You've got a whole bunch of extra stuff going into the TCG. They've got a few new releases as well for Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire as a tie-in.
Yeah. My Pumpkaboo has this. Pumpkaboo has this on there.
Well done.
Apparently not guaranteed. It's just highly likely.
Ah, I see. Well, lucky you.
Yeah. What is yours?
I haven't checked yet. I closed the thing, and now I'm downloading it on the I'm gonna check mine. All right, calm down, lady.
2014. That's cute.
OK.
OT.
Ah, okay.
Original trainer.
Original trainer.
Spooky 2014.
Spooky 2014. That's nice.
Yeah.
Aww.
Well done. All right. So let's go to IPL headlines.
Cricket stats. Level 50 too. That's not too bad.
Level 50. That's not bad at all. You want to trade? You want a Gorgeist?
We should trade.
Thanks.
We'll do that later. We won't do that right now. But check your Pumpkaboo. I don't know what it is. What it's got.
All right. Okay, let's discuss the IPL headlines. We've got the two usual to go through plus the IPL meets. So let's go with the big one.
What are the hidden stats? I can't remember what it's called now.
IPL news headlines.
No. I mean, what is it
The
called?
the IVs.
Is that it? IV?
The IVs, the
Individual
genetics of the
values?
Pokemons, they're the hidden.
Yeah.
Yeah. You go to
Yeah.
the
Okay.
guy.
Yeah. IV
All right.
calculator.
Oh God.
Oh God.
All right.
No,
Okay.
I'll go to the next headline, folks, because you're.
Next is IPL news.
The Meander has
I know
entered
it's
the port-
Pokemon. I'll read this out. You go check your hidden stats. I'll take
you're
over.
meant to read that. You're meant to read this one out because this is the IPL news, and I just shut up at this point.
All right. Fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's talk to Meander.
This is what we do.
All right. So the Meanders entered the forked hallway. Technically room 6.5 because it doesn't have a room label. So as the Meanders approach their penultimate challenge, they encounter a hallway that diverges into multiple paths. Who knows what mysteries lie within each of the rooms and what dangers the group faces? And did anyone say more cultists?
We all say no more cultists! Please, no more cultists! We will chant like cultists! No more cultists!
I did see. Okay, so what I can reveal to you is that there will no longer be any cultists. Everyone you're facing, all the way to the end of the dungeon are the leaders. So you're not facing any more of the cultists. You're just facing the honchos now. They're technically not cultists. They go by whatever names they go by. But yeah, you've seen them being you've seen them being hinted into in some of the rooms. So I can at least spoil that you're gonna face them.
Mm.
The Vizier. We're gonna run into the Vizier. Are we gonna run into Gothoritas? Oh no.
You'll find out. You'll just have to find out. Also, as revealed in the Room 6.5 briefing, one of those paths will close off all the other paths. So two of them will lead you back to the forked hallway, and one of them advances you.
Mm.
Oh, I hope we pick the one that doesn't advance us. We need loot.
Yeah. Also, one of the rooms is an insight onto what the heck is actually going on.
Again, I hope we pick that one.
Yeah, that's okay.
And
Look, if you pick one and you return to the forked hallway, you'll at least have more or less a decent chance of getting the good one, or the room that allows you to move to check out what else is going. I'm looking at the poll right now, and so far 45% of you want to go to the Slowking statue room. 36% of you want to go to the room of hay, and 2% want to follow where the low chanting comes from, because why not?
Chanting means cultists.
So yeah, I have to say, hearty congratulations for defeating Zork and all of that in
That
turn
was a genuine
3.
surprise.
We were very surprised when it happened. We were expecting you guys to run into room 4. Sorry, not room 4, into turn 4. But, science apparently pulled everything off.
I'm sorry. I remember I'm at work and I'm reading through and it's like, oh, we finished the room, and I remember Andrea. Sorry to point you out, Andrea, but I remember you like, wait, we finished the room? How did that happen? And I honestly did not expect that to. I honestly didn't expect that happen again.
I
I
love
still
the
have no loot. I have won none of the rolls, yet somehow, I don't know, throwing
okay, all
soap
right,
at things fixes
right.
it.
We were on it like
Oh
these are all
no.
randomly rolled. I can we probably have the records. So they're all randomly rolled. So unfortunately this time it's just the luck of it's the luck of the roll. Um, Unfortunately, when the loot room in, and I was looking through where the numbers fell, and I'm like, Athens, because yeah, what was it? I think Linux scored 100 on the loot roll in one of the
I know.
rooms.
Mhm.
It was pretty intense. My favorite comment was, I think, yeah, wait, we won. When did that happen? And then Luna comes in and writes in all caps, when we went the distance. Oh, Nick. All right,
Oh.
I'm looking forward to seeing you during IPL meet. Um, but yeah, as I can see, there were some really high rollers for loot roll in Room 6. Kitsune Ayokami rolled 99 out of a possible 100. Brazilian Kara rolled like full points. There were only 4 people who rolled for the staff of Sanctuary. Sorry, yeah, I really have to rewrite that because it says Starch of Temerity still. All right, I've got a few typos to fix. But beyond that, congratulations everybody on clearing Room 6. I didn't think you could do it in 3 turns, but I'm so glad you did. It's always you
Hoopla.
always like sneak in. You just manage to sneak in every time, like every time you get through something. Like we managed, you guys managed to squeeze in through the Zork room, spigots notwithstanding. So I reckon the next couple of rooms, the final set of rooms are going to be complete close calls.
Oh, everybody else does such great work, though. That
Some, that's, I'm
just
really proud of everybody because the work that's just come out of this is just wow.
yeah. I love it. I love seeing everybody's work. It really is. It really is great, and I'm just glad that everybody is carrying the team instead of carrying the team while I flail about and pretend I'm doing something that somehow works and makes
Well,
all their work work. So it's like, you guys do the work and you get the loot, and I'll just be in my corner like usual.
Mm.
all right. So
Let's
um,
go.
there is as mentioned in the previous IPL cast, given the timing, there's a chance that Chapter 2 will start in the middle of either the second last or last rooms um, of the Meander, and that's okay. That may stretch the resourcing between the different things, but we'll try and make sure that it doesn't tax you guys too much um, when Chapter 2 comes along. Right.
Mm.
So let's move on to the Grand Festival headline. Athens, all yours.
Awesome. There's only a couple more days left in the Grand Festival audition round deadline. Uh, so far, the entries that I've been seeing have been absolutely awesome, and there are so many dragons. Um, no, it's really awesome. Once this runs over, the finalists will be chosen to participate in the Splash Battle tournament. Each round will be 2 weeks long because why the heck not? And there'll be splash battles. With the battle theme being contest battles. So instead of just pummeling each other with the most powerful move you can muster, you have to make it look fabulous, guys. You really have to make it look fabulous and make it a performance. Um, Otherwise, good luck to everybody. I'm really excited to see the rest of the auditions and to see what you guys pull off. Because we've got a top coordinator in here somewhere, and it's going to be a pain in a butt to figure out who it is because you're all so
Mm.
great. Ugh.
All right, Rob. I want to talk to you about the winner of the last round, like because I remember that we put the urban hip hop kind of theme running in, and I put out a special run challenge for somebody to include a Last Poets reference, and I'm glad to see
Yes.
that went through. Lunak's work, When the Revolution Comes, which is actually my favorite song off the Last Poets album.
Nice.
So well done, Lunik. I don't know how you freaking figured that out, and if I ever find you stalking through my iTunes library again, you will not leave the room. But I'm really impressed at the way he did it. The interpretation's really good. The style is really cool. And again, When the Revolution Comes is a fine track. I encourage everybody to listen to it and then watch Malcolm X or something like that. Anyway,
Oh god.
we've that's still ongoing. So time to bring up IPL Meet Metro Manila. What is it? It's the 3rd of October. No, it's the 4th of October now. I don't know my days anymore. We're going to be in the plane. Sorry. 4th of October now. We're going to meet up in just under 2 weeks. Everything's set. If you're watching this, by the way, and it's a delayed telecast, please confirm your attendance. You can say that you are attending. We need to know how many people are going so we can at least plan the rest of the hangout while we're with you guys. Chances are it's just going to be a regular hangout. We're going to be with you. I'm going to be taking quite a lot of video because we need to report back on this. But beyond that, it's going to be a nice hangout. Please say you're coming if you're coming. So far, we've got at least 2 people coming. I know there's a third as well. I know the Unaware thing is coming. I know that Lunik is coming. I know that at the very least, I think Leviathan Afuda is coming. So we got, GM Signal. So the 3 of them are coming, and then there's us. There may be a 4th or 5th, I don't know. But if you're going and you're inviting somebody and you're taking somebody with you, please feel free. If you're taking your mother with you, do I need to write the letter to clear you so you can go? Just let me know beforehand. Notice. I'm not good at writing permission sheets, but if I need to, I will. Okay. By the way, if you're under 18 and going with us, and you explicitly require permission, I don't mind having to talk on your behalf, but just understand that I'm not going to immediately agree. Okay, just wanted to get that clear.
Awesome.
Paperfell says that Paperfell won't be going. That's okay.
Didn't he say he's in the USA?
Yeah.
Which he told you earlier.
Yeah. When we all thought he was from the Philippines. Sorry about that, Paperfail. Right. What else do we have? We would have battle analysis at this point, but there haven't been any real updates yet. Apologies for that. That's going to come in soon. We could look at 1 or 2 things from the Meander, or if you have anything you want to discuss from the Grand Festival, Rob, that's cool too.
I don't really have anything specific from the Grand Festival. We already talked about Lunik's entry.
Yep.
Although this looks like it's another entry. Here we go. And Galactic Pink just submitted hers. And if I am seeing this right, it looks like the pinkest Pachirisu I've ever seen. Yep, it is a very tight Pachirisu.
Well, okay. I'm going to have to check this out.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my god means you have to share it now.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Why did I react to that? Oh my god.
All right, it's in the DA chat right
Okay,
now.
I'm going to load it up. I'm just going to load it up here so we can all see it on IPLcast. Oh my god.
Oh no, my Pumpkaboo has like really bad attack IVs and defense.
Oh
Rest of it good
no, is
though.
that what you've been doing? What? Is that why you haven't been answering?
Yes. Yes, that is. Yes.
All right.
Oh.
Okay, I'm showing this now. This is oh my god.
That is an
Riding eagle
amazing
by
comparison.
moonlight. I'm sorry.
And you don't even really have to look at the description to know that it's a fairy type. I think
Really?
it is
Forget the
very
fairy type.
pink.
Its type is fabulous.
Paperfail says it is very pink. Andreas says it's pink.
Mm.
I'm
It
glad
is.
we agree. I'm just gonna point that out. Yes, I know it's amazing. It's pink. I'm not firing this at Galactic Pink or anything. This is Mugen Ginja, by the way, / Galactic Pink. But in it's wow. It's very. I've never been struck by so much pink in a really well done form. Usually Pantone kills me. This might be a close second.
Galactic Pink, I think your username is actually fitting here. That this is
Wow. That's literally Galactic Pink.
that's taking a color and a theme and running with it.
It's
It's
beautiful.
It's beautiful.
And those eyes, those are the eyes of a 2014 world champion Pachirisu.
I can run through the other auditions that we have if you guys want.
Let's look at it. Look, we've got a good chunk of time left until we have to go in a very literal sense.
All right. I'll start by just in order of how I see them in the gallery. Then.
All right,
Next up,
Kitsune Ayokami Steel Wool. So we're gonna get that up. This is gonna live update, and then I'm gonna move to the full preview section. Oh, and let's go. Nope. There we go. Okay. Well done.
Ooh,
I
that's
love
really
the
nice.
Well done.
I like what she did. I like what they did with the tail.
I like what she did with the wool.
Yeah. Now just look at that tail though. Look at the way the black is actually like further in, like it's bone or something. It's really nicely done.
Yeah. It's segmented. It looks really cool. It's the same with the ears.
Mm.
Look at that. Look at that face. That is the face that says 100 points of swag.
I'm loving the little breaks in the metal right down the middle of the legs and the torso. That really adds that.
That degree is
Oh
segmented.
no.
Oh,
Oh
no.
no.
Oh no.
What do androids dream of?
Oh, well done.
Sorry,
Oh, no, that was amazing.
Kitsune, I'm not making fun of you. I love Philip K. Dick. I really do. He's one of my favorite authors. And
We're not.
I haven't even.
We're not making fun, but that was an amazing reference. Points to you, sir.
I mean, yes, thank you. Again, I'm really excited about all of these.
All right, let's move on to what is entitled Fusroda. Loading. Okay.
It's paper fails.
Woo!
That's really cool.
It's dragon fighting.
Oh,
Mm.
oh yeah.
That's
I
an
see.
interesting combination.
Very cool. Very, very cool.
You know what I love? The
Hmm?
fact that the Gallade doesn't have the weird bulbous hips, but he brought it all out as like a
Mm.
full lizard man torso. Got rid of that weird psychic stuff and replaced it with dragon. Yee. That's exciting.
No, I really
That's
like
really
that.
cool. Coolness. Man, this competition is going all sorts of awesome ways.
Next up is another slice of cute.
Okay, you have written roar on the comment to this thing. So I am intrigued and slightly worried.
He shouldn't be. This
Okay.
one is Ryua's entry.
Oh, look.
It's a dragon type.
It's so adorable.
It's a dragon type Bidoof.
That's great. That looks really great.
That's really cute. Oh man, the entries are so good. The entries are. Is that an Android application sheet? I just noticed. Oh, it is. Okay. The entries are so good. I got distracted. Well, this competition's really shaping up. I
Mm.
don't know. Man, I'd hate to be you right now because you have to look through this and decide.
You know the worst part is that there's 9 finalists,
Oh
and
no!
if everybody submits one, I have to
You
say
have to
to one
drop one.
person, "You're the worst of the best."
Oh no! You're the worst of the best. Congratulations on making it to top 9.
You know, every day in fashion, one day you're in, another you're out.
Mm.
Yeah.
And I make a Project Runway reference.
Why? Why, Rob? You were so good. You got through with the. You got through the rotating reference. Why'd you have to go and ruin it? You were in such a good run.
Because that's how I roll.
All right. I'm gonna switch the screen share off now. This is like really really.
You posted 2 more. There's one from Trainer Andrea and one from Teal X Ultimate.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I'll show those as well. Air ballet. Air ballet.
Air ballet. That's what Andrea named hers, and I thought it
All
was
right.
just too apt.
Mm.
Air ballet. Click 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 click. I getcha. Wow, that's really demure.
I really like how the Flygon looks really elegant. I think that's clever.
I really like the fact that they like the altitude looks proper too.
Mm.
Look at that background.
Mm. Mm.
Oh man.
Very.
This back like the composition and the pose plus the background show the myriad ways I suck in comparison to this work.
It really is wonderful. And Andrea said in her comments that she would love to do air battles or air flying scenes and air battles, and fairy flying is just perfect for that. I just am now noticing the iridescence on the wing, and I love that.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
You look at that.
That's a wonderful detail for a fairy type, especially.
Really is,
Yeah.
yeah.
Huh. Yeah, no, sorry. It's really subtle. And then as I move away from the screen, I'm moving fair enough away from the screen now that the pixels is slightly off center. And oh my gosh, that looks amazing.
No, it really comes through.
I'm not even kidding here. I swear this thing is made of some magic material that is manipulating my pixels into displaying different colors. I'm looking. I'm slouching. I'm slouching so far that it's off center, and I can see all the colors. As soon as I move into range of the laptop, it's more or less uniform.
You can just see them when you're looking straight on at the picture, but yeah,
Yeah, I
very
mean,
pretty.
I know this is encouraging me to almost do sit-ups. It's what? This thing is. This is messing with me. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. This is amazing. Okay? All right, sorry. My amazement with magic pixels, ladies and gentlemen. Let's look at let's look at the one labeled frostbite. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be you right now, Rob. This is
Mm.
nope. I do not want to be in your position. Nope. Oh man.
And then the coolest part is that we've got two Flygons, and they're both so radically different, and I love it.
Mm.
Wow.
No, that's
Look
simply
at
amazing.
that.
I really love just how much TLX Ultimate has improved since she's joined. Like, you can really see it. And this is one of the best things she's made.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the first one entered, so it's like, oh, so this is the first one. Okay, this is gonna be tough, but I'm excited.
How high a bar, Athens? How high a bar has this set?
Sky high.
Oh man.
I love Volvagia's head from not Majora's Mask, Ocarina of Time,
Yeah.
and there's it reminds me of Volvagia, but I'm not complaining. That makes it awesome because it's like fire and ice elementals, and we got Flygon doing it's very nice, very
Whew.
nice, ice cold,
Oh
so
man.
cool. Andrea writes, I love what she did with the wings.
Very clever, yeah.
Very, very cool.
It really gets across that sense of cold when you look at this picture.
Mm.
Ah,
Okay. I'm shifting back to my ugly mug now. Uh, see that we went from such amazing artistic highs to this.
It's like shock.
Oh well, shock value is good. Right. So that's it's an amazing short analysis of the entries coming up for Grand Festival. Good luck with the additions. To everybody who gets through, that's great. And for the one person that might not make it through, I'm sorry. It's a tough comp, but I mean, the IPL's about improvement and getting better. So don't got that far. It's an amazing achievement in and of its own.
even if you guys, I know that there's a couple, some people are feeling a little weird because they felt like they got the positions because of defaults because of some of the contests not having enough people. But I need to say this, that everybody who's submitted stuff, all their work has been improvements upon what they've been producing up to this point. Like, even if you, it just by the sheer nature of giving you guys a theme and this is what you have to do with it, you're doing the problem solving, which leads to creativity, which leads to improvement in your work. So even if you're, technically in this because you're the only person who submitted anything, that doesn't mean that you didn't get better or you don't deserve the spot. You've actually
Most
earned the
definitely.
spot. You've earned the spot, and you're making this audition. All of you are in this audition in the same pool. So that one person that doesn't make it in, it doesn't mean that you guys aren't good. It's just of the entries, you were the least successful. You may have had an off day, or just this wasn't the piece for you. The piece that didn't click. It happens, but everybody's been doing great. I remember when all of y'all joined too. And this is all far steps from where you started.
Yeah.
So I'm pleased as punch.
Okay. We'll leave it at that. We'll let it run on its own, and we are going to call it an IPLcast 15 for today. As our hour is up, this is our allotted time. All right. Just a reminder to everybody, we are boarding a plane in less than a day, and we've got to get ready. So unfortunately, we can't stay too long after this thing. But everybody that's tuned in and watched us, thanks very much for tuning in and watching us. As usual, you can find us on the-ipl.deviantart.com, but if you want to look at simply the meander, you can go to globalbattleunion.deviantart.com. We are available on Twitter at Pokemon_League, I think it was, or is it Pokemon-League? Pokemon_League. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. And you can find us on YouTube at youtube.com/theIPLcast. So, as usual, if you like us, please comment, write, fave, subscribe, all of this stuff. I promised I wouldn't do plugs, but we kind of have to now. All right, and we'll leave it at that. As far as regular IPL casts go, IPLcast 16, we'll post the date up at some point while we're in Singapore, so you guys have an entire month to plan ahead on what you want to do to join IPLcast 16. In the meantime, we'll try and put up as regular content as possible on the IPLcast channel, mini casts, mini episodes, things we get up to while we're away. And if you like that sort of content, let us know, and we'll endeavor to make some more. Okay, we will call it an IPLcast. Thanks, everybody, and we will see you for IPLcast in a month.
Yeah, see you guys.
Ta-ta, adios.
Don't forget your pumpkaboo.
Pumpkaboo!
I have mine. Its attack is terrible.
Pumpkaboo. Pumpkaboo. And then